Hi and welcome back down to the koi pond on this cold and bitter morning here at the koi pond. Outside it's cold, but in the shed or the polytunnel it's not too bad. So in today's video we're going to be having a look at the main pond, having a look at the temperature and doing some winter maintenance on the pond. So we're going to cut the plants back, see if the filters need cleaning, and then sort some colours out. If you're new to the koi pond, then please smash that subscribe button and hit that bell for future notifications. Sorry about a bit of a bad hair day, but it's got to keep the brain warm, unfortunately, so we can keep thinking. But anyway, what we're doing today is we've got a couple of unboxings. So the first one is going to be like a eco socket. It tells me how much my heater for my pond is costing me in real time. So you plug it into the wall, you plug your heater into it, tells you how much wattage you're using, and it tells you how much money in real time you're spending per minute, per hour, per day, per week. So I've got that's arrived today from Amazon, so we'll crack on with that. As you may see in the corner down here, I'm leaning on, there's another box to be unpacked today, so we'll get on with that as well. But we'll start off with the Amazon unpacking, and you can see what I actually got for Amazon. It came with two in the box, so I think it was about £20 or something for both of them. I'll leave a link in the description down below, so if you're interested to know what your heater is costing you throughout the winter and you want to use it to adjust so you're not costing yourself a fortune. So without any further ado, let's get on with this unboxing, and then we'll move on to this bigger box to see what we have inside here. So like I said, if you're new to the pond, excuse me, if you're new to the koi pond, then please smash that subscribe button. So here's the box from Amazon. Everyone's seeing the smiley face box, so taking the address sticker off for the purpose of the video. All my products what I unbox are not free, I always buy them, so there's no sponsorship deals or anything like that. I just buy what I think will help me in my hobby as a koi pondist. Some protection. So like I said, you do get two. I think it was about £23, £20, something like that, along those lines. Not expensive. I will leave a link in the description below. First you get obviously the instructions on how to set it up. So if you use instructions, then there they go. And this is the unit. Well, it's a big display. I will do another video when it's up and running, but this big screen tells you in the middle the wattage you're using, the minute how long that unit's been running for, like 1 hour, 2 hours, half an hour, etc. At the bottom, how much it's costing you per minute, per hour, per day, So it tells a real life time of what something is costing you. That's it. That just plugs then into your wall, and then your whatever you want to check plugs into the unit itself. So that's the first unboxing. So like I said, pretty cheap, but may save you a fortune. Keeping an eye on your electric bill, especially with winter coming now and the heat is working overtime. You want to see how much electric you're spending over the winter period. Maybe then you can adjust and even insulate your pond more and try and reduce the cost. So that's a good little device to have. And then this bigger box, but I'll have to flip the camera around so you can have a look at this bigger box. So I'm quite excited about this bigger box because it's something new. So yeah, let's just flip it round and we'll get on with it. Right, so I've flipped the camera around so now you can see the bigger box. So let's dive into this and I'll tell you what they are when I open it. This time of year people are now putting covers and stuff over the ponds to keep them warm, but I found a new product to put on top of the water to do the same thing as a cover. And here we have them. They are balls what float on top of your water, and they're all squashed together like that, covering the surface of your water. They're about 75 centimeters in a round diameter, and I got 1,400 of them. So if you can see, there's a whole big box full of them. They are see-through because I think that's a better colour, so the sunlight can still shine through the pond and onto your fish, so they're not in complete darkness. You can still feed your fish with them because they clump up like that when in the water, to leaving little gaps for gases to escape, which is important when you cover your pond up. You need gaps to let the gas escape. So yeah, this is quite new for me. I've noticed it on a couple of videos on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a go. Always good to try something new down here at the koi pond. If you're interested in this idea for covering your pond, I will also leave a description down in the comments of where you can get these. They're fairly cheap, and here is another bag. So they're my balls to go on top of my pond to keep some heat in. Please tell me what you think about this idea of walls. If you look on YouTube, you'll be able to see other videos related to this sort of idea of insulating your pond over winter. So yeah, please leave a message in the comments. It'd be nice to hear your thoughts about these balls and insulating them for winter on your pond, and tell me your ideas of insulating and covering your pond for the winter. So let's go and take a look at the pond and let's see what temperature we're gazing at. So here's the pond. All this will be getting cut back, all the plants now, taking them out and then putting the balls on top of the water surface. So we'll see what temperature we're at. And we are 12.9 degrees Celsius, so you know, we're still able to feed little and often on wheat germ. But hopefully when the balls go on top of the surface, it'll keep that heat in. And when I've done that, I'll let you have a look at what it looks like. So as you can see, my heater is on. This light tells me that the pond is getting heated. This light tells me that there's power going through the unit, or there's enough water going through the unit to power the heater. I think you need about 4,000 litres of water just to move the little metal safety latch inside to give the unit its power so you can heat your pond. So that's on, and it's been on constantly now, so that unit what plugs into the heater, we'll see how much I'm using. So it'll be interesting to see how much you do actually use over the space of a week. These are the little fellas growing, getting on fine. They're in about 22-23 degree water, feeding 4 times a day. We got the little feeder there. Yeah, they're doing well and fine. Let's see if my Easy Pod needs a winter clean. Oh yeah. Well, we can clean this afternoon or tomorrow because it's needing it. So we'll give that a clean this afternoon, I think. I think it's time to give it a good clean. So yeah, we'll do that this afternoon. So that's a quick look at the pond and the filter and the little fish. When I put the balls in to the pond, I'll let you all have a look and see what you think when they're floating on the surface. And I'll show you the plug-in things when they're up and running. So if you're new to the Koi Pond channel, then please smash that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Any comments, please leave them in the comments down below. It'd be good to hear your thoughts on these balls. So, and it'd be interesting to see if they actually work. The company what make them specialise in pond equipment and swimming pool equipment, and presuming they say they work, so all we can do is test them and report back, I guess. So this is my heater plugged into this reader, so we'll take a look at how we're doing it now. We've just put it in the wall, so we are up to 50 seconds. On the top line tells you how long the unit's been working for, so 60 seconds coming up to. The middle one is your wattage. As you can see, it's 2032 watts. That keeps changing. On the bottom row is your cost. So that will add up how much you're using, so you can work out how much your heater is costing you, and if you need to insulate to reduce that cost. So that's basically what it does. So like I said, I'll leave a link from Amazon in the description down below, and we'll come back to this in 24 hours, and we'll see how much it's costing in 24 hours. So it's been 19 hours and 43 minutes since I plugged this power meter in. So let's have a look at the screen and see how much we're costing. So there you can see the top of the meter is 19 hours and 43 minutes. In the middle of the meter you can see the wattage, and it's 2043 watts. And at the bottom, the most important is the cost, and it's £5.50. So in 19 hours and 44 minutes it's cost me to heat my pond £5.50. If we push this button, we can change it to kilowatts, so it's 40.49 kilowatts per hour my heater is using. The volts is 23 volts or 238 volts it's consuming, which is okay for our country because we are 240 volt. Amps 8.5 amps, and power factor is 1. The lowest watt was 0.1. That must be when the heater turns off. The high was 2162 watts. It's 0.14 pence per kilowatt at my house. That's how much my electric costs me per hour. Per kilowatt, 14 pence. And that's the outcome of my power meter with my heater heating my pond. So we'll keep an eye on this power meter and we'll come back to it from time to time, and we'll see what we're like in 7 days. So if you like this video, then please smash that subscribe button and press the bell for future notifications. And thank you for your support down at the koi pond, and thank you for watching.